This is the review for the third 6 weeks test. The first problem says which equation matches the scenario below. I'm going to do this by writing my own equation as I'm reading this scenario, and then look for the answer choice that matches my equation. It says Emily bought a new dress for $62.75 and received $17.25 in change. What is X? The amount of money she gave the cashier. So if she gave the cashier X dollars and the dress cost $62.75, you would have to subtract that money from the amount she gave the cashier, and the amount that she would receive as change would be the difference between those two. She's going to have to give the cashier more than $62.75. He's going to subtract that amount from the amount she gave him and give her the change back. So this is the correct equation. Looking at these answer choices, answer choice C matches that. Problem number 2. Which problem situation matches the equation below? 40x equals 480. Most important thing is to know is 40x means 40 times x. Okay, I'm going to solve this problem by writing my own equations for each of these scenarios until I find the one that matches. So answer choice A says, after depositing $40 in his savings account, our C has $480 in his account. What is X? The amount of money he had in his savings account before this deposit. So if he had X dollars in his savings account and he deposited 40, that would be adding 40, because deposit is going to increase the balance in his savings account. And then after that deposit, he had 480. So X plus 40 equals 480. That's definitely not the equation we're looking for. Answer choice B says Ethan must read a 480-page book for language arts class. He reads 40 pages each night. What is X, the number of nights it will take him to finish reading the book? So if he reads 40 pages a night, if he reads for one night, 40 times 1, he would read 40 pages. If he reads for 2 nights, 40 times 2, he would read 80 pages. So it's going to be 40 times the number of nights to get to the 480 pages. So this is 40 times X, if X is the number of nights, is equal to 480. If you can figure out what X equals, you figure out how many nights it would take him to read the whole 480 pages. So this is the equation that matches. So if I were taking this test, I would circle B and I would move on, and then with the extra time at the end of the test, I would come back and look at answer choice C and D, because if I also think either answer choice C or D gives me the same equation, then I can go back and look and see if I made a mistake the first time. C says 480 chickens escaped from a chicken coop. Only 40 chickens remain. What is X? The original number of chickens before the others flew the coop. So we had X chickens, and then when it says 480 chickens escaped, that would be minus 480. You're gonna subtract 480 chickens from the amount you originally had, and then the 40 chickens that remain, that would be the difference. So this is X minus 480 equals 40. It definitely does not match our equation. Answer choice C says 480 students raised money for a charity. Each of the students raised $40. What is X, the total amount of money the students raised for the charity? Now this one is multiplication, but it's 480 students times the amount they each raised, which is $40 each, will equal some large number. So the product will be fairly large, but the product is X. The total amount is X. So while this is the correct operation, it does not match the equation. So we've ruled out A, C, and D. Definitely answer choice B in this case. Okay, we'll pick up the review with problem 3 on the next video.